Whenever I see a client in the clinic with either osteopenia or osteoporosis, one of the big parts of what I do is educate them. If you've been diagnosed with osteoporosis, you understand how complex a situation it is. So whether or not you decide to take the medications or not, it is imperative that we become proactive. As part of my evaluation of a new client, we go through the 3 S's of osteoporosis: steady, straight, and strong. Let's talk about each one and how that might relate to you. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Ed Deboo, physical therapist from Integrated Physical Therapy in sunny Bellingham, Washington. The first of the 3 S's I go over is steady. Are you steady on your feet? Do you have a history of falls or near falls? What about your walking? Do you have a shuffling type of gait pattern when you're walking because you're unable to kind of balance on each leg? Do you use a walker or a cane? Or should you use a walker and a cane, but you really choose not to, and instead maybe you're furniture walking? So these are all things that I want to find out, because remember, the best way to prevent an osteoporotic fracture is to not fall in the first place. I highly recommend that you work on single leg balance for at least 2 to 3 minutes every single day. First, make sure that you've got a countertop, a walker, chairs, something very stable. Shift your weight over to one leg and then kind of come up onto your toes. So now I'm just getting used to shifting weight onto this leg. And for some people, this may be enough as it is. Hold on if you need to, and then let go. And this is maybe where we start. But we're just learning to be safe when we transfer weight over. Once you can do this and you're on your toes and everything is okay, then go ahead and lift up one leg. See how that works. If you still feel comfortable, then you're going to lift up one arm. And now you're going to balance. The goal is 20 seconds on each leg. The next S I check is straight. Is the spine straight? In a perfect situation, we've got these nice curves of our cervical spine, our thoracic, and our lumbar. First 7 are cervical, next 12 are thoracic, and then we have the lumbar spine and then the sacrum. What happens sometimes with osteoporosis is that we start to get a little bit too kyphotic, and this normal kyphosis of the thoracic spine starts to get a lot more exaggerated. And the reason is because we start to lose bone mass density in the anterior or the front of the vertebral column. That results in this forward type of posture in some individuals, because we literally start to get little wedge fractures of the front of the vertebrae, and the resulting posture, unfortunately, is very stooped forward. But there is a lot we can do about it. So if I see someone that is starting to have a little bit of that upper thoracic kyphosis, I really talk to them about the importance of strengthening up all these muscles of the back, and it's just critical that we do. One of the exercises that I love, especially if you've been to the channel before or if you've seen me in the clinic, is the bird dog. And now you can do the bird dog on the floor, but I also understand that some people have trouble getting up and down from the floor, so I'll show you another modification that you can do standing. Try to get your back as flat as you can and then pull your belly button in towards your spine. Now that activates a very important muscle called the transverse abdominis. So when you pull your belly button in towards your spine, make sure that you don't round your spine out. So nice and straight, and just draw your belly button in towards your spine. Then what you'll do is you'll kick one leg straight out. Your heel is not going to go any higher than your buns. So kick it straight out, get your balance, kick out the opposite arm, get your balance, and hold that for a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 count. And then switch. Kick it out straight. Opposite arm. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be considered 1 repetition, and try to do 2 sets of 10 for me. If you have trouble getting on hands and knees to do this, you can use the back of a couch. Make sure that you hip hinge so your back is nice and flat. Same thing, you're going to kick one leg out and then the opposite arm. And you're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And then switch. Opposite leg nice and straight. Get your balance. Opposite arm. And hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So as you can see, posture is critical. I'll put a video link right up here to another video that I did where I talk about other postural exercises that are just really important, because one of the things that we have to do is try to get out of this situation by stretching the muscles in the front, so chest openers, and then also strengthening the muscles in the back. So they kind of go hand in hand. Make sure you check out that video. Now, some of you watching this video are probably already dialed in to your strengthening exercises, and maybe you go to a gym, and that's great. Keep it up, keep it going for life, 2 to 3 times per week. Long term is absolutely what I recommend. However, there are also a lot of people that, you know what, I'm not a gym person. Maybe I just don't like the gym. Maybe I have trouble with transportation, or maybe I live somewhere where there isn't a gym or an option close by. But still, we have to exercise at home as well. I'll put a link right up here to a video that I did that talks about simple, safe, home-based osteoporosis exercises that you can do today, right after this video is done, and at least start to strengthen. Another recommendation that I have for people is a great online exercise program that really does kind of combine everything. So a little meditation, strengthening, balance, coordination, everything in one. It's about a 25-minute workout. You decide what days of the week you want to work out. It's a great program, and viewers of my channel get 25% off at checkout if you use the discount code ED25 at checkout. I'll put a link up through here that talks about some of the common problems that I see with osteoporosis programs and what you need to do to correct them. What about yoga, Ed? I love to do yoga, but I'm not quite sure if what I'm doing is safe. Yoga is absolutely amazing and wonderful. I do a little bit of yoga myself, but Elizabeth is really the one that's certified and does it as part of her regular exercise routine. And you're absolutely right, you do need to be careful about certain poses. So Elizabeth and I have done a nice video, I'll put a link right up through here, and she goes through certain poses that you need to kind of be careful of. It's not about not doing yoga because if you twist, your spine's going to collapse. But it's about understanding and educating the movements that are creating more of a stress pattern into your spine, and sometimes some simple ways in which you can modify it so you can still enjoy all the benefits of yoga without worrying about, oh no, am I actually going to be compromising my spine? Now this is what I'd like you to do in the comments down below. I want you to do a self-evaluation of your 3 S's. Are you steady on your feet? Is your spine straight? And are you strong? And let me know down below, and let's get this discussion going, because my job is to try to help not only my clients, but anyone else that I might be able to help, because obviously I can only see so many clients in the clinic. If you do want to work one-on-one, I do remote exercise consultations. I'll put a link down below to my website, and I do all my scheduling through the website. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and definitely share it with any friends or family that may have osteoporosis or osteopenia that might benefit from educating themselves beyond just, I'm taking the meds or I'm not taking the meds. All right, stay safe, keep exercising, and I will see you at the next video.